of other things needed. So we are planning to start a campus tour. Okay, so I need one or two guys with me, and I'm also going to kind of put them on, like so. And there are a few other things that are needed for outdoor charts. So I could be in your school if you're watching me right now anywhere in the UK. So I could send. I mean, very soon I'm going to be like on your campus and ask you what's your experience has been like, what has been your challenges, where would you want any support, and finally, now that you are in the UK, maybe a year or two or three, right? This was, I mean, before you came to the UK, you had all this dream or this plan. Now you are here. So if you're offered the opportunity again, Nigeria, UK, which would you take after this past 2, 3 years that you've been here? So all these kind of experiences of people who are new and those who have been here for a while, who want to go back, but they just, so we talk about all these things, okay? It is time to begin to bring real life experience where people will kind of have to share their experience and to help others, okay, in their decision makings and all that, okay? And yeah, I'm going to need your help. I really, really want to get them done or start them in June. So, I mean, maybe I shouldn't even name an amount. I promise you, right? It is just anything that I get around and I could put together will go a long way. So you, my donors, if there's any time I actually really need your quick support as usual, it is kind of now. So I have been here now for 3 months, and we have been active in this office for 2 months. I think it is time to meet the victims of Nigeria, those who jackpot and those who want to jackpot, but they are facing so much trouble in making up their minds, especially because of all these things happening in Nigeria. What does that even mean to you? What does that, you know what I mean? Like, I need to bring all this stuff to you beyond just telling you. And it's time for me to go out there. And I need your help to do that. I need a lot of help. So also, our brother, Polapenga, this our brother that is stuck in Dubai with his family. Tonight was meant to be the time we could like raise the fund for him, right? But like I said, the way I want us to do it, I don't want us to make it about money fund. So I actually really want people who are, I know a lot of you are really well to do, but I can't tell you what to do with your money. But there are some certain things you will do with your money that, you see, personal fulfillment, satisfaction, and then maybe the fulfillment of, what do you call that again? I think, faith, sort of, right? Where you just want to do something good, put a smile on the face of those who can really pay you back. You know, that kind of feeling that you give help to those they can't really give it back. You would rather just pray for them to, if once they kind of get themselves off the ground, they should just pass it on. Like look for somebody else who also need help when they can and pass the help. So I'm looking for people who can pick up the tickets, like volunteers who can say, you know what, am I going, like as you are watching me right now, if I'm speaking to you, if you feel like I'm talking to you, do it for us. You can do it anonymously, just offer. And I can tell you how many people we are trying to take back to Nigeria. And you could be that angel, right? Anyway, thank you. So again, I'm going to exhaust all my stuff, okay? Then we are going to probably take calls, okay? But yes, again, thank you so much. So Fubara was in Kalabari, and he said he promised the people that he was going to not just say what Wike is, did, but he's going to show them so that it's not going to be like, So here's one of the clip. But please don't forget, right? Even if you can't give me $1, if you can't give me 10, if you can't, no, don't worry. That one is voluntary. But you know, other thing that you should endeavor to give to me before you leave is to like this broadcast. That helps. It helps me. It helps greatly. Thank you. Now let's go to Rivers again. Kalabari.
The politics of our dear state, you will understand that standing here today is a statement to the people of Kalabari that we are with you, we will support you, we will improve the state of the 3 local government areas in this Kalabari. I did mention to you that while we continue with our anniversary, this anniversary is not a year anniversary, it's a 4-month anniversary. If you understand when we were liberated, you understand why I said it's a 4-month anniversary. I mentioned that I'll be going with a white paper. The essence of this paper is to give you accurate records. Although the permanent secretary did mention a few things, and I know that when we leave here, some agents will want to say one thing or the other. So I came prepared. Let me also say it here. Maybe Julius Badger being a with presentation before my table or on my table as I'm talking to you today, there is a request for variation on the cost of the project. Because as at the time this project was awarded and while the project was ongoing, there was serious exchange difference. But I told them not to worry, that they should go ahead and complete this project, that we will sort them out. And they accepted. For the record, this project was awarded on the 18th of February by the immediate past administration. And in the month of March, the first payment for the project was done. And the next one was in April, and the third one was in May. The total value of this project is 21.2 billion. And out of that, 6 billion was what the previous administration committed. And when we came on board, we said, go ahead, that we are not cutting it short because we know that the project is for the benefit of our people. I can boldly say that the balance of 15.2 have been paid completely. So for those of you that are mathematicians, and even those of you who understand very elementary statistics, will understand that the extent of this job was done by this administration. Therefore, we can boldly say that this project was delivered by this administration. But it's not even an issue. It's not an issue. But the reason why we have to go when I say this line, is just to explain to our people so that you understand where we were and exactly where we are now. Originally, our mantra was supposed to be consolidation and continuity. And if that is our mantra. Success of our administration should not be ascribed to anybody, but to the success of the administration, to the success of governance, knowing fully well that one will serve out his tenure.
I know. I just wanted him to state that on camera, saying that with a Wike paid 6 billion out of the 21 point something billion contract. So he paid it off and he was showing them there. But Wike no go agree. You all know that, Abi. So I'll leave it at that. Let me show you something. Voila, wow. Just so you know. These are Fulanis in the forest. And they have access to this.
Wong joking it though. Woyan. Abdul Fatah. Get bamang pinggir hawa itu kan ya. Get burik.
In Nigeria, right? These Fulani terrorists, they have a TikTok. They have rocket launchers. They have some weapons that you can possibly only see at war-torn countries, where you will see rebels brandishing different, they do, and they have technology too. Before now, Boko Haram inside Sambisa forest, they have so strong, they have this strong signal that could upload 30 minutes video of Shekau ranting, screaming when he's high on drug. But the typical Nigerians in Nigerian city, they are still looking, where they are looking for network to upload their 12 MB. Terrorists were uploading 20, 15 gig worth of data on the internet. But you see why, I mean, normally, right, when you see a drone in the hands of young people, you could say, oh, what is drone? Drone is something you can just get anywhere and all of that. I know. But drone in the hand of a terrorist, young as, some of them as young as 14 years old, right? Well, that's a surveillance camera there. That's a surveillance equipment there. Number one, they are protected, okay? So it's not as if to say there is a drone watching them and, no. So that means they can actually spot advancing enemy from far. They can use their drone to surveil their surrounding, even when they kidnap people, right? They can use it. But now you might think it's stereotyping. No, those ones there, that video was put from TikTok. They have TikTok, because some of them will be brandishing pile of a Naira note on video, money like ransom paid to them, with their guns, AK-47 and all of that. And this is not stereotyping. I'm talking about those who they are now using this technology to even track their victims, track those who are coming to pay them ransoms. If they are being followed up. So is that not over, yeah? If they catch you with the drone in Ibadan, the Nigerian policeman will run crazy and they will tell you about the law that says you have to get this, you have to get that, you have to. But terrorists have access to these drones, right? Is it not finished? Where they can take pictures of a whole community. They can stay somewhere and send drone and take activities and monitor activities in the community before they attack. Okay, maybe I am going too far. I'll leave you with the rest of the imagination of a technology in the hand. And once in a while, when we see the snippet of these videos like this, they are just to show to us the real world we are living in now than the ones that these criminal politicians are telling you, don't worry, it's not that bad. Government is on top of the situation. They are not. They are not. Until that. Instead of, I hope the trouble won't batch at your door before you realize. Any trouble where, any trouble where go bring in terrorists to do what they know how to do best is easily avoided. But there are some troubles that, somehow they are unavoidable and they do make their way to the internet. You've heard about Eco Country Club. Is that what it's called? Lagos Country Club. Is that the same as Eco Country Club, right? Now, please correct me if I am wrong, okay? Isn't that supposed to be some kind of elite, old money guys gang club? Anyway, rich people do fight too, and they fight dirty. And I kind of love watching the rich people fight, but I don't know if these ones are rich people, if I'm actually wrong totally. But from a Lagos Country Club, there's a disagreement over leadership. One of them recorded a video, decided to entertain us with that. Are these rich men? I know. You know that kind of level, eh? When you see all these rich men fighting, Have you seen them before? I have. Ori e ope, kola ori e ope. Ah, that's Otumba. You see them say, this one will be like, ori e ope, kola, ori e ope, you are stupid, kola. I am saying, you are very stupid. Shame me long for sorry fun na me you dey talk, yeah? Jengbo gbos. This is not supposed to be millionaires or billionaires. Kini gbogbo ele? Kind of. But you will never hear Gbo, ugly, maybe one of them who was like a thug before he made money, and somehow the beast in him can come out, and that will be the puncher. You see 60-year-old man, they hold the foot punch like that. Say, Rich Otumba won't record me. Otumba Kapasile, they are recording you. Otumba, lebo sheti. So it can be very fun watching these guys fight. Then they'll start bragging about their money, about this. It's ridiculous too. But they are supposed to be some people's papa, right? So I'm going to close it now with this condolence video, which is shared about that. You remember that actor, Pope Jr., that died, that drowned. Now I think he's been buried today. And Peter Obi was also seen with his widow. I'll share that with you.
That's what the sound tells us, right? That's what we believe, and that's what we're carrying on. And my mom has been so strong. She's been a source of strength for the rest of the family. Like on our textiles every day. Every day she's texting us, be strong, be strong. That's where they say they're strong. Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. When you make people your dad, that's what he taught us. We go home and relax. So this is God's purpose.
So may God continue to rest his soul. Such a young man who died in his prime, And then finally, is it all right if I leave you with this warning? Just kind of a refresher reminder. It's still about Daobi. And it's coming from Weteru. Baba Aladiye Ikiti.
Yes, sir.
It's
This Peter Obi, I've told you, this Peter Obi, anybody who becomes president of Nigeria and does not give a right of place, I'm not saying an appointment for Peter Obi, Peter Obi will remove that person from office in another election. Mark my words.
So are you saying this same wave?
This same wave will not stop.
Be repeated.
This same wave, this Peter Obi, the people supporting him, the Peter Obi that I know, after this general election, they will continue.
Even though the next cycle of elections is in 4 years.
I'm telling you, those guys, yes, sir.
I'm telling you, and it's just to remind all of us that once they activate their obedient movement, a lot of you will begin to change your position. That is why, to the obedient, I am doing my best to see if I could help you to understand what you are about to get into. And maybe indeed, from within yourselves, you could actually push for some of these things we are talking here and make them your conditions before going into another election. And they will do it. So I want to see if I can influence you to that point, right? So that will be my final one. So I'm going to take calls. And I promise you, right, we are going to use all the full hour for those who are going to call in and make their contributions tonight. But I want to ask you for the last time. Have you liked this broadcast? Have you? Please, come on. Somebody said, Mayegun, I will make my donation after the show. I'm so hooked to this show. That's all right. But don't get too hooked. Not to go and like the broadcast, okay? Right. I am going to be back in less than a minute. So if you are still here, then call me, okay? And tell me what you think about tonight. Don't go anywhere.
Alhamdulillah. 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 Alhamdulillah.